You've been lied to. Everything you've been taught about what women want is wrong. You've been told there are two paths. The first is the nice guy. The pleaser. Be agreeable. Be sensitive. Be accommodating. Be her emotional tampon. And for your efforts, you are rewarded with a one-way ticket to the friend zone. Your failure is biological, you signal no boundaries and high anxiety. You reek of neediness. The second path is the bad boy. The aggressor. Be dominant. Be assertive. Be unpredictable. You might create a temporary infatuation, a brief spark of chaos. But it always ends in burnout, drama, and wreckage. Your failure is also biological, you signal high reactivity and instability. Here is the secret they don't teach you: both models fail for the exact same reason. They are reactive. The nice guy is a slave to her validation. The bad boy is a slave to his own impulses. Neither is in control. And attraction doesn't respond to nice or mean. It responds to control. Not control over her. Control over yourself. The most powerful aphrodisiac on earth isn't money, or muscles, or a perfectly rehearsed line. It's a physiological state. It's called calm dominance. It's a biological signal that bypasses her conscious mind and speaks directly to her ancient nervous system. And tonight, I'm going to teach you the biochemistry of why it works, and how to use it. Here is the central problem: you listen to words. She communicates biologically. She says, "I want a sensitive man who shares his feelings and is vulnerable with me." So, you dutifully share your deepest anxieties, your insecurities, your fear that she might leave you. And you watch the attraction drain from her face. You fail to understand the paradox. Her conscious mind thinks it wants vulnerability. But her ancient, evolved nervous system, the part that actually runs the attraction circuits, is scanning for something else entirely. It's asking one question, over and over: is he stable? Can he handle pressure? Does my emotional state destabilize him? Every interaction, especially in the early stages of dating, is a biological job interview. She isn't listening to your resume, your job, your car, your meticulously crafted nice guy persona. She is feeling your internal state. And this is where you fail the test. Let's introduce the villains of this story: cortisol and adrenaline. When you get anxious, when you text her 3 times in a row, when you seek her approval, your body floods with cortisol. This is the stress hormone. It's the biochemical signature of neediness. When you get angry, loud, or aggressive, the bad boy reaction, you're running on adrenaline and, again, cortisol. Both states, the needy and the aggressive, are high stress. Biologically, high stress is a red flag. It signals danger and incompetence. It makes her feel, on a profound, primal level, unsafe. You're failing the interview. But here's the worst part. Her nervous system is designed to mirror the state of those around her. It's an ancient survival mechanism. If you are anxious, you make her anxious. If you are reactive, you make her reactive. You are personally creating the very drama you claim to hate, all because you cannot control your own biochemical state. So, what is the alternative? If anxiety and aggression are the villains, who is the hero? The hero isn't an emotion. It's a physiological state. The biochemical signature of calm dominance. This state is a different kind of cocktail. It's not about lacking emotion, it's about metabolizing it. It is the state of low cortisol, you are not stressed. It is the state of steady testosterone, you have drive, purpose, and boundaries, but you are not aggressive. And it is run by acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter of focus and the parasympathetic nervous system. This is the rest and digest state. This is the state of the surgeon in a 12-hour operation. This is the state of the bomb disposal expert. This is the state of the predator. Focused, but relaxed. This state is what she is scanning for. When you are calm under pressure, when you are unbothered by her emotional storms or the chaos of the world, you are sending a sub-communication that is deafeningly loud. You are signaling, "I can handle this. I can handle you. The world can be chaotic, but I am stable." This is the single most attractive signal a man can send. It is the biological, non-negotiable definition of safety. You must understand this: attraction cannot coexist with anxiety. Her body will not allow for genuine arousal and connection if her nervous system is perceiving danger from you. When you provide physiological safety through your own calm, you give her permission to let her guard down. Only then can the attraction circuits, the dopamine, the oxytocin, begin to flourish. This brings us to the most misunderstood dynamic in modern dating. What men complain about is a shit test. This is your mini reveal. A test is almost never a conscious, manipulative game. You give her too much credit. It is an unconscious probe of your internal state. Her ancient biology is poking you with a stick to see if you'll rattle. To see if your calm is real. Let's watch the animation. She throws out a common probe. A provocative or challenging statement. My ex used to wear that exact same shirt. Now, watch the two failures. The reactive failure, high cortisol, he gets defensive and anxious. Oh, really? I can change if you want. Does it bother you? I didn't know. He is seeking her approval. He has signaled weakness. He failed. The other reactive failure, high adrenaline, he gets offended and aggressive. Why the hell are you talking about your ex? Don't compare me to him. He is provoked. He has signaled instability. He failed. Both men allowed her words to dictate their internal state. Now, watch the win. The calm dominant win, low cortisol, he doesn't respond immediately. He pauses. He might even smile, just slightly, as if he's amused. He doesn't absorb her stress. His internal state is unaffected. He responds, calmly, he had good taste. Or, that's nice. Anyway, I was about to ask you. He remains unbothered. He has passed the probe. His calm has neutralized her chaos. He has just proven, biochemically, that he is stable. And in that moment, her nervous system relaxes, and the attraction spikes. He didn't do anything. He was something. He was calm. This is not about faking it till you make it. You cannot fake a low heart rate. You cannot pretend to have low cortisol. Your nervous system doesn't understand irony. This is physiological training. You are reprogramming your body's response to stress. This is how you do it. Technique 1. Master the pause, the cortisol killer. This is the foundation of all emotional control. The space between a stimulus and your response. When you are challenged, criticized, or tested, your amygdala, your panic button, hijacks your brain. You react. You get defensive, or you get aggressive. You must build a circuit breaker. I call it the 2-second rule. When challenged, you never respond immediately. You must pause. You take one slow, deliberate breath. You can even look at her as if you're genuinely considering her words. In that 2-second gap, something magical happens. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for logic and reason, catches up. The cortisol spike begins to level out. You have just moved from reacting to responding. This simple delay is the difference between a boy who is ruled by his emotions and a man who governs them. Practice it. In traffic. In a long line at the store. And especially, with her. The pause is your power. Technique 2, the economics of your attention. A calm, dominant man understands that his attention is his most valuable currency. It is focused and intentional. The nice guy floods her with attention. He double texts. He likes every story. He's always available. He proves, through his actions, that his attention has zero value. It's junk currency. The action is to implement an economy. Stop rewarding behavior you don't want. When she is chaotic, dramatic, or testing you, you give her less of your attention. This is not a punishment. You are not cold or silent. You are simply less available. You are the calm rock, and her drama is a wave that gets no reaction from you. Then, when she is calm, engaging, and pleasant, you reward that behavior with your full, focused, undivided attention. You look her in the eyes. You listen. You engage. This is her dopamine reward. This trains her, on a neurological level, that calm, rational connection is the only path to the real you. Technique 3, disagree without fear, the boundary frame. This is the ultimate signal of self-possession. The nice guy believes he must agree with everything to avoid conflict. He thinks similarities build attraction. He is wrong. Constant agreement signals weakness. It signals you have no center. You are a leaf in her wind. A calm, dominant man is not afraid of losing her over a minor disagreement. The action, state your preference or your disagreement calmly, pleasantly, and without apology. Example, her, let's go get sushi tonight. You know, I'm not really in the mood for sushi. I'm going to grab a steak at place. You're more than welcome to join me. Do you see the difference? You are not asking for permission. You are not attacking her suggestion. You are simply stating your reality. You are demonstrating that you have a center of gravity. This lack of fear, this calm acceptance that she is free to go, but you are firm in who you are, is the paradox. It is the very thing that makes her want to stay. Here is the final truth. Attraction is not a negotiation. It is a biological response. You cannot convince a woman to feel attraction for you by listing your good qualities, by pleading your case, or by being nice. You must
nice,
trigger it.
and I've
You
listened
now
to
stand
all
at a
your
choice.
problems.
You can continue to live in a reactive state, panicked by her moods, desperate for her approval, confused by her signals. You will remain a nice guy or a bad boy, both of which are just puppets dancing on the strings of their own out-of-control nervous systems. You will be perpetually frustrated. Or, you can choose to do the work. To build your own internal stability. To stop being a consumer of her emotional state and start being the creator of your own. You can become the man who is the signal. Calm, controlled, and centered. A man who doesn't chase attraction, but invites it to him by the very nature of his own physiology. Stop listening to what they say. Start understanding how they are built. Learn this biological reality, or prepare to be perpetually disappointed. The choice is, and always has been, yours. Subscribe, like, and share. You will not learn this anywhere else. This is the advantage you've been looking for.